All right, I'm live. I'm going to be journaling and backtesting. Man, today was a stupid day. Well, it was just one of those situations where, once again, the pressure of being at home in my parents' house, not having any money, gets me wanting to take trades that are mediocre, that are not great. So let's look at this real quick and just talk about it. So, the main issue I was facing today is, on one hand, we had really obvious generated liquidity above. If I go all the way over here, it's going to take a while to scroll all the way over to the left hand side of the screen here. But if you go all the way over here, you can see that let's see, should be up here. Alright, right here. There's really good generated liquidity here. I knew the market was seeking to go run this generated liquidity, so you can see this right here. There's really nice generated liquidity here. Mark it out like this. So, with this in mind, this was a really strong draw, like a price magnet for the market. And so, bringing this over here, I knew once the market came back here, it was going to aggressively expand to go take this out. And then you can see that is exactly what happened. The market not only it perfectly goes to go run that liquidity. It perfectly goes to go run it. You see this? See how it perfectly goes and runs this liquidity perfectly, and then comes back down into this breaker block, this up close candle here, overlap with the fair value gap, before it continues to expand higher to the next target. It's these kinds of things that happen in the market where it's like, it's just a matter of time. Like, I knew the market wanted to go here. I tried to go take this out off this momentum candle. And I did take this on a singular count. One thing that I just need to understand is, like, you're always going to have higher probability trades if you have some kind of Judas swing. If you have some kind of manipulation, your trades are always going to be higher probability. Yeah, sure. Like, this one could have worked out. You see, if you entered off this momentum candle, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? You're up big time. But eventually, you're going to get stopped at break even. Like here, you probably got stopped at break even. It's just better if you wait for this manipulation leg. 9 times out of 10, if you can just wait for this manipulation leg, and then let's say you wait for this change of state delivery here. This was an awesome trade on its own here. This 5-minute change of state delivery after sweeping out this low, going into market open, we sweep out this low, and this has really good signature to it. Now, I don't love this wick right here, but the signature was decent, and we knew we had this generated liquidity above. So if you wanted to take on this risk, you could have entered on this candle close. And I'd probably just put stop loss at the low. And then this would have been a 4.4 to 1 if you targeted the end of that LRLR. If you targeted higher, I mean, look at the possibility, right? If you knew the drawn liquidity, you could have targeted 7 to 1. So it's just a matter of time. It's just I do stupid stuff, like, but obviously the market was drawing here. You see, we ended up going to take that out, and then we come back, perfectly test this breaker block here. So, man, it's exhausting, and it's psychologically defeating, because I know that I'm gonna
one day I'm gonna get there, but like to be stuck in the moment right now is just it makes it so much more challenging. It makes it like
10 times more difficult because you start to just you start like your vision gets like starts fading and you're just like you want it so bad, but the more you want it, the harder it gets to achieve that thing that you want. With all that in mind, I'm actually curious, did we get SMT here as well? That would be crazy. I bet we might have actually. No way. Did we? Oh my gosh, we literally did, bro. We literally did, dude. Oh my. And it's going into 10 a.m. too. Bro. The people who say you can't take trades on XYZ day, like, bro, if you know the bias, drawn liquidity, daily profile, you can take a trade on any given day. Any given day. You just have to know what's going on. People really just don't know what they're talking about. We get SMT here. Okay. We're delivering from a breaker. Okay. So what can you do? You can enter. Well, here's a breaker. So we have a breaker right here, and then delivering from another breaker right here. You can enter on this. You can enter on this, stop below the breaker, and then just target standard deviations. Right? Boom. Stop loss below the breaker. Just target standard deviations. This would be like a 2-to-1. So once again, like people who say, "Oh, don't trade XYZ day, ABC day. This day is bad to trade." It's like no, 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 no. You have to just know what you're doing. That's literally the end of the story. I I was stuck because I was in a position where I knew on one hand that we had we had good liquidity here. On one hand, we had good liquidity here, and we had good liquidity here. So I knew the market was going to want to come back for this. But in the short term, it was just a matter of which liquidity pool did it want to go to first. Did it want to come down to this LRLR, or did it want to come to this one right here? And I mean, clearly it picked the one that was higher, that was in line with the order flow. And it's hard because yesterday, if it was yesterday, it would have picked this one. So that's where trading comes in, and you have to realize like you're not always going to be right. Like I picked the wrong one, and I think a big lesson for how I could avoid this is just like I don't know if you're going. Remember yesterday how when we got that trade to go to the low, we got this giant S&T. Like it's going to be obvious. It's going to be obvious when um you can go against bias because you'll get some stupidly big S&T like this. In this case, we didn't get that, and actually we got a bullish S&T right here. We got bullish S&T. And so, I believe it was bullish S&T. Yeah, it's bullish S&T with this low. And so it's like, man, it's just like, I know it's just a matter of time. It's just frustrating because I'm like, I want it so bad. I want it so, so bad. I know I'll get there. So, I guess let's just start from the beginning of the day and start journaling. There's a lot to journal. And once again, like I lost a whole bunch of psychology points today because -5 for not waiting 30 minutes after a loss. That was a big one. Um, yeah, let's just write down the stuff that I lost on psychology points on. -5 for not waiting for whatever. Minus 5 points for not waiting 30 minutes after loss. And then I think minus, how much do I lose for not taking a copy trade within a higher time frame model? Like, it wasn't framed within a higher time frame model. I tried to say that if we had SMT right here. So I don't know. It's kind of like ambiguous because like you could argue like, oh, we got SMT here, so maybe this was a sell model, but like, no, bro, I'm not. I'm gonna dock points for it, but I'm only gonna dock half. So minus. How much do I lose here? How much do I lose for not putting the copy trade in a higher time frame model? I don't even know, man. I think I lose 5 points. Okay, I'm gonna put minus 5. Or should I have it be minus 10? Let's do minus 10, dude. I really don't want to break that rule. Like, I really don't want to break that rule. Today, I'll just do minus 5, but in the future, I'll do minus 10. Or maybe I'll just do something in between, like minus 7. Let's just do minus. Let's do minus 8. Minus 8 if copy trade not within a higher time frame model. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a good amount. It doesn't need to be 10, but 5's too little, I think. I'll just do minus 5 for now. forgot to do daily profiling.
So the order should be the order of operations in the morning.
Okay. High time frame analysis. Weekly profiling. Set up right hand chart and chill. What next? Let's see. Then I'll just do. At this point, I'll paste. Paste ITF analysis in ITF journal. And then I'll just do determine daily profile. Determine daily profile. Okay. Alright, let's talk about if we pushed into a key level or not. So, this was the Judas swing before market. Actually, this was also a Judas swing. It's always going to be higher probability if you wait to take the copy trade until you're going into 10 a.m. So I'm going to do plus 2 bonus points if copy trade is taken going into 10 a.m. Let's do that. I mean, it's just always going to be higher probability. So I should really, really try and focus on making sure the copy trade is the one that I take going into 10 a.m. Man, this macro was super good. That's crazy. Yeah, plus 2 bonus points if copy trade is taken going into 10 a.m. I think that's important. That's why it's doing. That's why I'm gonna do plus 2. I mean, what do you guys think? Plus 2 or plus 1? I think it's important. I'm gonna do plus 2. If edit Okay, +1 bonus points if I edit the short form video with additional effort. Okay, I've got everything pulled up. Dude, there's a lot of arrows on the chart. What the heck? Okay, let's talk about everything that happened. So, I mean, we had London and Asia below, but the market was having an expansion day. The higher time frame was bullish. We were drawing to go fill this old regular trading hours gap. This was a really, really strong draw on liquidity up here. So from this here to here, this is a really, really strong draw on liquidity. The market wanted to come back here. It's so valuable to be able to, like, just mark out LRLR. Like, I'm gonna make a new thing for LRLR like this. And I'm just gonna be able to, like, mark out LRLR like this. I mean, just look at how perfectly the market goes to run this LRLR on the other side of the curve. We go run the very tippy top, and then we come back down. You think that's random? You think that's random? No way. No way, bro. It's not random. There is no such thing as the random walk hypothesis. It's all just... It's all... I don't even know, like... people who don't know what they're talking about mixed with people who want to keep trading a secret. It sounds crazy, but does this look random to you? I mean, going up, aggressively targeting all those stop losses, and then pushing down. Does this look random to you? Us going perfectly to this daily order block, right? Perfectly tapping into it before expanding higher. This was where the low was. What about this new year opening gap? What about the opening gap of the new year, where if I measure out this close to the open of the new year, market backtest this, candle bodies end up respecting it before we start to expand higher towards all-time highs. Does that look random? There is something algorithmic to the market. Anyway, the main thing you need to know about today is that we were in an expansion higher towards our drawn liquidity, which was this RTH gap. And so you had to take that into account. And once again, with this weekly respecting candle of this monthly fair value gap, there's a monthly fair value gap here. When we get this weekly candle showing respect to this monthly fair value gap, you can frame this as a really high probability buy model, right? Where we go from this to first this previous week's high, and then eventually this previous week's high. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do, right? What I'm gonna do is I need to record the trade I took in the trading log. And if you guys want me to cover anything about today in specific, just let me know. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this in the trading log here. All we can do is keep moving forward. I took a loss. You know what? It was a copy trade loss. Fine. Just move on. Move on. Keep moving forward. I don't care. I know it's not random, and that's all I need to know. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, and nothing is gonna stop me. Just treating every loss as the ultimate journaling opportunity, right? That's all I'm doing is treating every loss as the ultimate journaling opportunity, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. So, on average, this was probably gonna be like a 2-1, and then the one I took yesterday. I don't know. I think it was like 1.25 to 1. Oh, I'm just now remembering we also had another trade as well. Shoot, dude. It's sad because like this is a lot of losses, but whatever, man. Whatever. Just keep moving forward. I think it was 1.25. And then what about the other one? The other one was also like a 1-1, I think. I can't remember. I'll just do 1-1. What? Okay. What the heck? Okay. Man, I just gotta keep going, dude. I know, I get it. I've lost like 4 out of 5 trades. I'm not stopping, dude. Nothing can stop me because I know it's not random. Okay. So let's record yesterday's stuff. Oh my gosh, bro. I'll fill this in later with the actual values because I don't know what they are right now. I just gotta keep going slow and steady, dude. I'm worried because I like don't have a ton of money to like actually have all these accounts. So I don't know. It's frustrating. Like I really do want to pass these soon. So that's why I journal. That's why I journal. I keep journaling, and I'm gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna try and journal the full 2 hours today. Back over. Man, you know how nice it could be once I can get back to back days like this. Just with all of them being funded accounts. You know how nice can be one day? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's record all the amounts here. Alright. I mean, it's really not that bad, actually. We're not down a ton. That's the power of discipline and just being okay with a loss, because it could have been worse, like a lot worse. And I'm grateful I didn't go until. That's why I just have to keep moving forward and following my discipline and my rules, because yeah, I broke one of my rules today, and it's just a couple of them. It's like I gotta be better than that. If I'm going to be profitable, the only way it's gonna happen is by following my rules. Not going to cheat. There's no cheat. There's no cheat. Okay, and let's make sure there's like not anything open right now on here. I mean, the trade today wasn't terrible because it could have worked. It's just it really wasn't framed in a higher time frame model, and I knew that. And I knew there was good liquidity above, and I wanted to see that get hit. If the market was bearish, there would have been a lot bigger S&P. I mean, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, this is exactly what I was anticipating to happen today. Like I kid you not, exactly the exact type of thing I was anticipating to happen today. So it's just the kind of stuff like that where I'm like, random or algorithmic. I don't think it's random. That's for sure. Okay, yeah, there's no orders in here anymore. Yeah, there's no limit orders or anything. Okay, so what the heck? I messed it up again. Oh, that's why, because I was doing Control C. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Well, now I know how to do the command center thing. Not like I'd really use that, but... Oh wait, I need to add yesterday's rating. Whoops. It was this. 1,133. And then today's was, unfortunately, 873. So the way this works is every day it calculates a new rating, but it's kind of like all over the place. So I'm just taking like the 30-day average of it and calling that my rating, and it's a little bit more smooth, I guess you could say. Did I follow my rules yesterday? I think I did. Okay, yesterday was 43. Today was 40. Whoops. I gotta get my break-even rate up, but it's tough because I'm trying to get my break-even rate up, and I'm not getting break-even on some of these trades. It's just going straight to a loss, which is so annoying. I'm like actually trying to get break-even, and sometimes I just get a loss, and it's just like, bro. Okay. average return on win. 148 was yesterday. Today was 127. Okay, psychology grade yesterday was, I wrote it down, 23.5 out of 30. %78.3%. So that's like a C plus. I gotta be better than that, man. 1.02. So I'm basically break even right now. But if you take the average, I'm still slightly above. Kelly bet size. Okay. Oh, that was, oh, whoops. 1.38 was yesterday. And then today was 1.02. Drag all these over. I'll figure out psychology score later. Whoops. I'll put that in later. Whoops, I meant to put this in here. Psychology score. I don't have that yet. Alright. So, tough day, but just gotta move on. I'll keep journaling in a bit. Oh, wow. Have we not hit It must be because I'm on the RTH gap setting. Wait, we have not hit this previous week's high. Whoa. We haven't hit it. What? I'm surprised. Anyway, I'm gonna take a short break, but I got that P&L recorded from yesterday and today, so that's good. Yeah, keep moving forward. This RTH gap clearly ended up being filled though, just like I thought. And I mean, look at this inversion as well. So, delivering from the monthly gap. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a break real quick, and I'll come back with a fresh mind. I actually really enjoy journaling. It's fun. Like, I don't know. It's chill. It's just like when I'm setting up my chart. Like, I can kind of just do whatever I want to do and just look at what happens. I might stop doing that and just only take screenshots when it's something really interesting, you know, and just take a look at what happened for the most part. That's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write that down in my notes. All right. Okay. What do we look at? What do we look at? Let's just chill and look at everything that happens. So, um, we knew that this was a buy model on the monthly chart. You can see this monthly fair value gap here. Oh, whoops. Here it is. Monthly fair value gap right here. And so, with how we respected this on the weekly, we knew that the market was probably going to continue to expand to previous week's high. And we ended up doing that exactly, and we also drawed to this RTH gap. Actually, let's get a magnet. The magnets are fun. So the issue with the magnets is you can't rotate images directly in TradingView, but yeah, that's the main issue. But what you can do is I can actually manually rotate the image and then paste it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay. Back to the screen. Okay, like I said, we completed the objective of going to here. Bro, what happened to my other magnet? So now I have... Oh man, that's kind of annoying. It's okay. I will fix that later. So I'm gonna put this in the high time frame analysis. Check this out, man. Look at this. This prediction from a month ago. Not a month ago. 5 days later, RTH gap hit and objective complete. So, this is something I'm just not realizing, but this is a monthly CRT, right? I mean, just understand that. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of CRTs a little better, actually. The CRT is just referencing the CRT. It's just, like, it can be in 2 candles. It's just understanding that on the lower time frame now, this high is the draw. This is crazy. It might be more obvious on the 3 week or the 2 week. Nah, monthly. Whoops. Let's do weekly profiling. That's something we forgot to do this morning. So, we still got a bit going on tomorrow and the next day. This monthly CRT high, or all-time highs right here, this should be the weekly objective. If I pull up monthly stat map, you remember how we went to the monthly manipulation level here. have the monthly distribution level right here. Actually, let's delete this. Okay, let's talk more about the weekly profile. So, what's the order that I do that? I do what's it called? When I go on the charts in the morning, I'm gonna do high time frame analysis and then weekly profiling. High time frame analysis, weekly profiling, say. Right hand chart up and show. Okay. So like I was saying, I do think all-time highs will be the draw on liquidity. Okay, I still see this as a buy model back up there. So let's talk about the weekly profile. January 22nd, 2025. Weekly profile. Wednesday. All right. So where did we leave off? So we had this previous week's high here. Let's switch the chart to the screen. And then we had this previous week's high as well. We have not hit the second one, but we hit the first one. So now that it's Wednesday, So you'll note that we're on our way up to this weekly stat map distribution level. It's possible that maybe we just consolidate a little bit once we hit this, but then measure out standard deviations of this manipulation move, and you can clearly see that 2 to 2.5. We got a bit of time before we get to this 2 to 2.5, aligned with this monthly distribution level here. Let's make sure that that's correct, because I know that was on a different time frame. Hey, oh, hi. Hello, bro. I looked around YouTube to learn about crypto trading strategy. There are too much videos around it. It makes me feel overwhelmed. Then I came across your small YouTube channel. I thought you might be genuine. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to be like the most genuine possible. So, just a disclaimer on like what's going on with me. I am in profit on all of my funded accounts. I have 3 funded accounts. I'm halfway to passing another 10 evaluation accounts, but I have not gotten a payout yet, and there's nothing I can do to speed up that process. I have been trading for 17 months. I'm still working on profitability, but I'm getting a lot closer, and I'm taking things one step at a time. One of my biggest issues is my own mind and discipline. I like understand the charts pretty well, but with being stuck, kind of like I'm living still at my parents', it's kind of like it's hard for me psychologically because I'm putting so much pressure on myself to get better at trading, to just make my own money. And so I'm in this situation where like the more pressure I put on myself, the harder it becomes for me to actually get to where I want to be with trading, right? Doesn't matter how good I am if I can't psychologically do what it takes. But with that in mind, yes, I do think I can help you. I do think that you're at the right place, and I want to help you as much as I can. So you should join the Discord. The link to that is in my bio, and just, bro, I will help you with everything you need. Let's just hang out, and I'll do everything I can to help you. I hope I hope I do sound genuine, because I am. I like it was a pain to learn everything from me without having anyone to like help me out, like, and genuinely, like, it felt like no one, like, there was no trading mentor out there who really knew everything. Like, a lot of trading mentors just didn't know certain, like, even my own mentor, like, he doesn't use new day opening gaps, new week opening gaps. He doesn't understand statistical mapping. He doesn't understand a lot of stuff that is like, if you want to be one of the greatest traders, you're going to want to use everything. I mean, I get all the people who say don't use this, don't use that, but like, because it overcomplicates it. But in reality, there's certain things that are actually just helpful, and that's just my own opinion. But anyway, yes, let me know how I can help you, and I will do my best. So, all right, back to what I was doing. This 2 to 2.5 lines up with whatever this is. So I do think that this is a decent possibility here where we just... Oh, let's measure this out. Yeah, so that we have this 2 to 2.5 lined up right here. So what I'm thinking is we hit this 2 to 2.5, right? We get a little bit of consolidation. And then maybe we retest... Let's see, we got this giant breaker here, these series of up-close candles. Maybe we retest the fair value gap within discount of this. So this Reaper fair value gap. So I like this idea a lot. And then, yeah, this is kind of what I see going into the rest of the week. Consolidation. Maybe we don't need to go all the way down there. Maybe we just We'll just have to see right now, to be determined. Honestly, I feel like we might not need to come all the way down here. We might just need a little bit of a consolidation. But, oh, can you tell me what I should learn? I would just start out by joining the Discord, because there's like a million things, and I'll just like just talk to me in the Discord, and then we'll start there, and I'll help you from the beginning. Just talk to me there. It's gonna like I literally won't be able to explain it all like from the beginning at all. Like I just need to you just need to like start messaging me, and then in the Discord, and then I'll help you. So yeah. So yeah, we push into this daily order block. One possibility is, let's see what kind of like opening gaps we have on the chart. We don't have any new week opening gaps, which is kind of annoying. But we do have a couple new day opening gaps. Maybe something like this, where we get like a move lower, digging into the fair value gap here. Whoops. Okay, this is kind of what I see right now as like decent possibility. Maybe we'll get like SMT with this low here. we might literally just explode all the way up to this 4 to 4.5. I'll just keep it at the 2 to 2.5. Oops. Alright, taking another break now. I'll be back. Okay. I mean, this makes a lot of sense. Look at this. This dude 2.5 lines up with this as well. And the -1's right at this previous week's high. So, I think like a retracement after a consolidation is fair game. profiles are so important because if you don't know the weekly profile, you might think, oh, maybe we go higher here and then sweep it. But like we pushed into a key level very clearly on Monday, so I think the whole rest of the week should be expansion. But that's my thoughts. One possibility is come back to this breaker. Pull below the fair value gap. Whoa, lagging. What's going on? So I'm taking note of that. So yeah. Okay, what should we look at next? Let's get rid of everything. Let's look at something new. We can look at price action for the day. Let's do that. So we expanded up to go run this LRLR here. This was something I knew that market wanted to go run, and we did end up going run it. We ran it very aggressively. End up utilizing this breaker block overlapped with this fair value gap to continue higher. If we measure out standard deviations of this should be a good one to measure out. There you go. Boom and boom. And when we backtest this, and we run up to the 44.5. So the more I look at new day opening gaps, they're honestly really just a resource to go run liquidity. Like, let's say, like yesterday, for instance, I knew that we wanted to go down to run the LRLR below. I know we're gonna go run this LRLR below here. So when we backtest this new day opening gap, I use it as a resource or an entry to enter short, knowing that we have the LRLR below, and then boom. Now, right now, it's kind of unclear. We hit that 44.5. We got liquidity below. I don't know. We still got all-time highs that we need to take out. Not all-time highs. That old previous week's high. We also got pretty good generated liquidity here. To be honest, I want to see this get taken out in a manipulation leg tomorrow. This is probably where I'll target for like some kind of manipulation tomorrow. If we still have this by tomorrow. But this is good LRLR. This is what I wanted to see get hit today. Remember, we had London and Asia below. And so, where's this 4-hour gap? Got London and Asia below. Honestly, I want to see this get ran tomorrow and then a continuation higher after. So, with that in mind, yeah, we got good LRLR. Where's the 4-hour for value gap? Oh, wow. That would be a pretty big retracement, honestly. I don't know if we're going to go that far down, but we might. I don't know. Now I'm not so sure. Actually, I'm leaning towards expansion. I'm not going to suggest that we go down there. But this we'll probably take out. We're leaving good liquidity above. We'll come back for this. But yeah, today was just tough because we expanded all day. So, what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm probably gonna end the live stream for now, and then I might start streaming again in a little bit, but I'm gonna end it for now. So, I'll see you guys later.